All right, this one's going to be difficult for me, and it's not going to be difficult for the reasons what a lot of you think. I'm not going to cry like a baby. No, I take that back. I might. This one's hard for me, and I'll explain why right after this. All right, like many of you know, I love Disney movies. I love all kinds of animated movies. I missed this one. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, I've only seen The Land Before Time once, and I was 14 years old, and something bad happened, so I never watched it again. Okay, let's give a quick history lesson. Land Before Time from Universal Studios, not from the mouse, riding high on their success of American Tail and other animated movies, and this was before the disaster of Anastasia. Universal Studios was riding high. They were like, we're taking on the mouse. We're going to win. However, they didn't know that right after this was released, The Little Mermaid comes out, and yeah. Then the modern golden age of Disney kicks off. But The Land Before Time is probably one of the best touching prehistoric cartoon type movies ever made. Now, there are three that people really know about. And no, I'm not talking about Jurassic Park. Shut up. I'm talking about kids' movies. Okay, number one is this one. This is the OG, The Land Before Time, done by Universal Studios, and probably the cutest one of all. I mean, look at the Triceratops. How adorable is he? Okay. Then you have Disney's Dinosaur, which I only saw half of it, and I was so depressed. I couldn't watch it again. And it was so depressing and so sad. I don't think anybody, that's why Disney probably didn't do anything beyond it. It didn't do well for them. They went too much into the story that we're all going to die. So it did. Disney's Dinosaur did not connect because it wasn't cute little characters. They tried to make them animated, realistic looking, and it was a little too much. I don't think kids enjoyed it as well. And then there's the one that has the schizophrenic bucktooth squirrel. That's Ice Age. That's from 20th Century Fox, actually. 20th Century Studios, not Universal. People think it's Universal, and they walk all around Universal looking for this squirrel, and they never find him. It's because Ice Age is actually 20th Century. It's a Fox property, so it can't be licensed, but that's a different thing. And how many Ice Ages have they had? Like 12? Yeah. So that's the one they just cashed in. And this one cashed out because they went a completely different direction. They went funny. Basically, they just did hilarity. The whole reason why this squirrel exists is to make little children forget the fact that all the characters in this movie are going to die. I'm sorry. It's anyway. I know they don't die. Everybody lives. Calm down. Keep smiling. But the reason why I've only seen The Land Before Time once is because of when it came out, and I got embarrassed. Okay, it came out in 1988. I was 14 years old, and you know, when you're 14 as a boy growing up in the 80s, you're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to be. You're not 5 anymore. And my parents wanted me to go see this movie, and my little sister wanted to go see this movie. And because my little sister wanted to go see this movie, I had to go see this movie. So we went. And I wanted to see Star Trek 5, but they made me watch this. And I cried because it was such a sad story, because my little sister's like, look at the cute dinosaurs. And in my 14-year-old nerd brain, I'm like, they're all gonna die. So yeah, so I cried. And the problem is I cried and I felt like people could see me crying in the theater, and I got really mad. It's a really childhood boy stupid thing, but anyway, we're over it now. So this would be my second time ever hearing this song. And it's the Tommy version. Here we go. If we hold together, that asteroid will not kill us when it hits the Yucatan. I think, is that what it says? No? Okay, I'm checking. I know that's not the story, but it's funny. Here we go. Tommy Johansson, If We Hold Together, from The Land Before Time. Here we go.
Don't lose your way with each passing day. You've come so far, don't throw it away. Live it, dreams are for weaving. Wonders are waiting to start. Live your story.
The fade cam. Oh, nice. Okay, don't forget, everybody, in just a month and a half, maybe, like right about a month and a half, all these little yellow dots will be white dots, and we'll be singing Christmas carols with Tommy. It's coming, everybody. Get ready. Also, I'm pretty sure we're just a few, probably either next Friday or the Friday after that, we'll get Tommy's annual Halloween song. That's going to be awesome. I also know that this song and this movie are very special to Tommy. Like, this is Tommy's like favorite little cartoon from when he was a kid. Granted, it came out when he was 2, but still. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. I just, with the fade cam, I started to remember that it's almost time of the year where Tommy does snow effects in videos because it's Christmas time. I do love that. Shut up. I was just making a silly joke because I can. All right. I am pausing the song. I'm pausing the song because the same reason why I didn't want to go to the theater when I was 14. This song is very, very sad. It's almost like when Dumbo's mom sings to him because she's about to get killed in Dumbo, or when Bambi's mom sings to him because she's about to get killed by the hunter. No, I know that didn't happen, but still, I made the joke. Shut up.
If we hold on together.
Is there a UFO behind Tommy?
I know our dreams will never die.
Backlighting fail.
Dreams see us through to forever. When clouds roll by for you and I. Souls in the wind must learn.
Okay, that's the second thing I never thought I'd ever hear. I thought I'd never hear this song again because it's so sad. Number 2, I never thought I'd hear it as a Swedish power metal rock cover. Because now I hear the dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Basically, it is historical. Is Tommy going to do the Sabaton thing? Can we do that? Can we do the... I'm asking. He could call his friends in Sabaton. They could come over and hang out with him. They could put Johan on the... Joachim could, like, be wearing one of those T-Rex suits. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Sorry.
Seek on a star, hold on to the end.
Did he just do a Tinkerbell? Did he do a Tinkerbell flutter? Wrong studio, bro. Wrong. Okay, it's not yellow or green. Okay, if it was green, I'd be like, Tommy, are you out of your damn mind? Wrong studio, wrong company. The backlight box is killing me. Tommy's editing this video going, why did I keep moving? Why was I moving like that?
Hold on to the end. Valley mountain, there is a fountain. Washes our tears all away. Words are swaying, someone is praying. Please let us come home to stay. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never
Definitely not the original.
die. Dreams see us through to forever. When clouds roll by
No. No, you can't do it. No. Oh, stop. You gotta stop. I love you so much, dude. Stop. He's like, you can't do that. Tommy, you cannot do that. You know you cannot do that, because if you do that, then the first thing that comes to my head is a Dragon Force cover of this, and it's not going to happen. Okay, European power metal. Okay, Swedish power metal. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. This is a lot. I'm sorry. Actually, historically speaking, Tommy, that meteor, that shooting star meteor coming into the atmosphere, technically much bigger. Much bigger. Oddly enough, no shit, no kidding, for some reason, Chelsea and I went to bed last night, and I've been doing this classic movie run for her. As a lot of you know, my wife and I have a significant age difference. Let's just say I'm going to be collecting Social Security about a decade and a half before her. But we've been doing this thing where we watch movies. At the end of the day, we'll sit down and we'll watch a classic movie. And she wants me to find movies she's never seen from the 80s and 90s that are iconic to me growing up, so that way she can understand what went wrong. That's the joke. But we've been doing some really good ones. And last night we watched Deep Impact. You can't, I'm not joking. No, Elijah, Perfect President, Taya Leone. I just want her to clear her throat. Everybody. Yeah, the whole movie. James Cromwell taking a boat ride like Gilligan. Yeah. The whole movie, Deep Impact, the comet that slams into the earth. Yeah. I watched that last night, and here I am watching star streaks behind Tommy going, oops. Sorry. I feel so bad now. Okay, I'm over it. Okay, he's going to do the reprisal chorus. And I want to say that guitar solo should not be a part of this song. However, it absolutely has to be part of this song. Okay, it shouldn't, but it has to. Why? Because this song with this score behind it, with this musical arrangement behind it, the whole Swedish power metal, not nearly as sad to listen to. Not nearly as heart gut-wrenching and bring a tear to your eye in this arrangement, which is helpful. Thank you, Tommy. The other thing is this movie means so much to Tommy, therefore this song must mean a lot to him. So therefore, he's not going to do it half-ass. He's going to put the epic guitar solo in there. And thank him for that, because that's what it's all about. That and the Hokey Pokey, apparently, from the 80s. That was also what it was all about. That's for all of my Team Tommy people who get the joke. Okay, let's go. He's going to do the last 3 or 4 notes of this guitar solo. We're going to do the reprisal chorus. This one's been a little long. I'm having too much fun with this one. I didn't know I was going to have too much. It's because I watched Deep Impact last night. I'm like, how? There's no way for me to know, but there we go.
fly, the clouds roll by for you and I.
That dude probably still has his VHS copy from 1989. He probably does. I know he has the DVD. Not that he needs that either. He probably has it on a streaming service. But yeah, so there you go. So The Land Before Time, from the creators of American Tail, they wanted to make sure. Okay, remember the one you liked? We're doing this. No, not the other mouse. This, see? So anyway, two things before I go, because I love to make fun and poke fun. Tommy does love these, and I know that his dad watches all of these, which is hilarious to me that his dad watches these, which is funny because his dad and I are the same age. Anyway, no, but okay, enough jokes. Actually, one more. The problem that Tommy has every time he does the backlighting behind him is that it puts a glare over the top of his head, which shows all of his stray hairs over the top of his head. And I'm only pointing these out. If you look right here, if you see right here, look right here, not a single split end. Look at that. Look at the body on that. Look how perfectly smooth that is. No split ends. I can tell you now it's because he uses herbal essences. He does. I know. I've smelled it. All right. Yeah, I will always make that joke. I can't help it. Guys don't know that story? Okay, real quick. Okay, so I saw Tommy with Sabaton in Houston, and he had to go see the USS Texas when they were remodeling it and everything. And they came back, they did the show, and then he met me after the show, and we finally got to meet, and we were talking, and he had just taken his shower. So he came out, his head was still wet. And he came out and he was letting it air dry. And I'm like from here to the camera, right? So we're about 2.5 feet apart. And he smelled like herbal essences, like, and I had to hold my wife off. She wasn't even my wife yet. I was like, hey, lady, hold on. Me first. So I got my hug. I'm not going to lie. You see where this light is right here? When he hugged me, number one, he hugged me and I did like this because he's tall. And I hugged him and I went, I did smell. I did. And yeah, he smells good. I'm sorry. 100% did that. All right, guys. Love you guys. Love you, Tommy. Great version. Didn't cry on this one. And I didn't cry because all I did was make stupid jokes. It helps. It really does. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.